Hello. Today we're going to talk about money, but this isn't going to be a typical personal finance video. We're going to move beyond questions like how to get rich quick or which mutual fund to buy. Today, we'll talk about the mindset that makes you not just financially stable, but financially free. These are the mental frameworks I've observed in people who haven't just made money, but have grown it. People who started from zero and built empires. Are you ready to look at your financial future from a new perspective? Then let's begin. The first framework is second and third order thinking. We often make decisions based on their immediate results. For example, you want to buy a new car. The monthly payment seems manageable and you have the down payment, so you buy it. This is first order thinking. Second order thinking is realizing that after buying the car, you'll have expenses for maintenance, insurance, and fuel. This will affect your monthly budget and might prevent you from investing that money elsewhere. But third order thinking goes even deeper. It's understanding that for the next 5 years, the burden of this car and its costs might force you to stay in a job you don't like because you need the regular income. You might not be able to take the risk of starting your own business. One small decision can close many doors to your future. Wealthy people always think this way. They don't sacrifice major future opportunities for minor present comforts. The second framework is the asymmetric risk-reward model. We are taught that higher risk equals higher reward, but that's not the whole truth. In reality, there are opportunities where the risk is very low, but the potential for reward is incredibly high. Think about it. In a corporate job, you work hard and get a 10-15% raise at the end of the year. That's linear growth. The risk is low and the reward is proportionally low. Now, imagine you use a few hours every week to learn a new skill like content writing. What's your risk? A little bit of your time. The financial risk is almost zero. But what's the potential reward? You could start freelancing and double your income. You could start a blog that becomes a major brand. The risk is tiny, but the reward is asymmetric. It's exceptionally large. People who build wealth are always searching for these opportunities. The third framework is anti-fragility. You know what fragile means? Like a glass, if it falls, it shatters. You also know what robust means, like a steel cup. If it falls, it might get a dent, but it doesn't break. But there is a third category, anti-fragile. An anti-fragile thing is something that gets stronger when it's hit, stressed, or shocked. Think of our immune system. It gets stronger the more germs it's exposed to. You need to be anti-fragile with your money. If the market crashes and your portfolio goes down 30%, a fragile investor will panic and sell everything at a loss. A robust investor might do nothing and wait. But an anti-fragile investor sees it as an opportunity. They think, wait, the market is down, which means great assets are on sale. This is a time to buy more. They learn from the crash and become stronger for the future. Setbacks are not there to break you. They are there to make you better than before. The fourth framework is the compound interest of learning. You've heard of compound interest for money, but it also applies to knowledge, skills, and habits. If you learn one new thing today and another tomorrow, and continue every day for a year, the initial effects will be small. But after 5 or 10 years, the knowledge you've accumulated will put you far ahead of the 99% of people who stopped learning. The biggest enemy to this is boredom. Starting something new is always exciting. The real challenge is to keep going when things become repetitive. Anyone who has achieved mastery in their field has done the boring work for years. A musician practices the same scales over and over. That dedication to the boring work is what makes them extraordinary. Aim to get just 1% better every day. In 1 year, you'll be 37 times better. That is the power of compounding knowledge. The fifth and final framework is understanding the emotion around money. We like to think we make financial decisions logically, but the truth is that most of our decisions are emotional. We buy the phone that makes us feel good, the clothes that will impress others. Emotions are our biggest financial weakness. Wealthy people understand this perfectly. When the stock market falls, the dominant emotion is fear. When it rises quickly, the dominant emotion is greed. Those who get swept away by these emotions always lose money. Wealthy individuals make decisions based on value, not on market noise. They know their financial journey is a marathon, not a sprint. The daily ups and downs don't matter to them. Their focus is always 10 or 20 years ahead. So to truly change your financial life, you must change your thinking. Remember to consider the long-term consequences of your decisions. Always look for those low-risk, high-reward opportunities. Use setbacks to become stronger. Commit to the compound interest of learning. And separate your emotions from your financial strategy. Remember, getting rich isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get smart, slow process. If you can change your thinking, you can change your life. Thank you.